crystals here, and I wanted to pop on for our new card pull deck, which is the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses deck. This is by Claudia Olivia's. It's a really beautiful deck. The cards are really large. They're about as big as my hand. And what we're going to do is I pulled a card and I picked the Mama Cocha goddess today. It's dive deep in shadow work. So we're going to read from the booklet a little bit about her. We're going to talk about the crystals that you can work with and who she is, where she came from, and what you might call upon her for. She is depicted as a mermaid or a blue whale goddess. And let's begin. Okay, so I'm just recording in increments, so if you see me pause the video, it's just to make sure it's saving because I've already read this like 3 times and it's erased. So I'm trying it inch by inch. So Mama Cocha or Mama Cocha is the Incan goddess of the oceans. Her name means mother or of the waters, and she is especially venerated in Ecuador, Peru, and Chile, where the ocean is an essential part of life and trade. She is also known as goddess of lakes and springs, and she is honored with ceremonies to invite her blessings for bountiful harvest from both land and sea. Her rituals consist of fresh water and coca flower offerings called kintu. She came to earth to bring harmony and balance to humanity so all could live in peace and love. Mama Cocha represents everything feminine and life-giving. It is said that the Incans began to worship her when they recognized her as a divine mother. In return, she gifted them water in the form of rain and the knowledge of where to plant crops. She is the wife of the supreme god Viracocha, also known as Riracocha, and mother to the goddess of the moon, Mama Kia, and Inti, the god of the sun. Mama Cocha is called on by farmers for bountiful harvests, fishermen for tranquil seas and full nets, and sailors to calm storms. She is sometimes depicted as a mermaid and at other times a whale goddess. And her message to you is you are about to overcome or are beginning to deal with something you have been avoiding. It may be time to expand consciousness and spiritual growth to help deal with those parts you are ashamed of that are painful or make you angry. Let go of those things others have projected onto you. They do not serve you or belong to you. Remember who you are at your core. Get to know yourself truthfully and be empowered. Do not be ashamed or afraid to face your errors, shortcomings, or your deepest hurts and fears. Go down into the dark and unknown. Commune with those parts of your subconscious. Allow the forgotten and hidden parts of yourself to float to the light to be cleansed and cleared. Surrender to the sound of the ocean's waves and dive deep into your sacred essence. And if you don't live by an ocean or a sea, you can always take a shower or a bath or go to your lake or any type of river or creek near you. It is so medicinal to be by the water. Okay, just a short pause. You can call on Mama Cocha when you are ready to work on painful and deeply buried issues and traumas. If you wish to do shadow work, for support as you respond to difficulty, confronting difficult people or situations, and even in therapy sessions. Activities and rituals that you can use are you can allow Mama Cocha's energy to accompany you into the dark as you confront and work with your shadow side. It can be uncomfortable processing yourself into the light, so seek the help of a spiritual advisor or counselor if you need more support. Meditate and journal with your cards to help you dive deep into and heal your cellular memory. Be sure to spend time processing your emotions. And the suggested exercise is to place a representation of Mama Cocha on your altar and light a candle. Invoke her help and bless your deck of cards with white sage or Palo Santo. Shuffle your cards and ask them to help you in your process. Go through your deck and select a card you have reservations about. Maybe you don't like the title or the artwork. You might associate that goddess with certain things or events. Set it aside and write down everything you don't like about it and why. Let's say you have a problem with this card because of a predominant color, green, for example. Your reflections may follow a structure similar to this. Green is not my color. It makes me look washed out. It's the color of the coat my papa bought me when I was little for private school where uniforms had to be blue. A girl told on me because of it in the middle of class, and I felt deeply ashamed. I was often shamed when I was a child in school. My mother always shamed me. I have issues of toxic shame I need to deal with. So that just shows how deep that color green went that she did not like, and it all stemmed from some childhood traumas. So just being aware so that you can work through these traumas is the first step. And Mama Cocha shadow work card spread. You can create an altar for her, and some of the tools you can use or objects are the blue altar cloth, blue candles, seashells, bowls of salt water, sand, and a bowl of quinona. You can use fruits, flowers, and herbs that include marigold, zinnia flowers, lilies, sunflowers, bluebells, flowering cacti, cantora flowers, kofu, which is Chilean bellflowers, and anise. And some of the incense and sacred oils you can use are Palo Santo, Riracoya, Copal, Lang Ylang, vetiver, lavender, anise, and eucalyptus. And the stones and crystals for the goddess are obsidian, pearls, and mother of pearl, of course, azurite, clear quartz, cambarbalita, lapis lazuli, pyrite, unakite, and rose quartz. So that is it for today. Thank you for joining me and pulling the Mama Cocha Dive Deep Shadow Work card today. That is the goddess you can call upon if you're ever doing some deep shadow work. And I look forward to sharing the rest of this deck with you. It's a really beautiful deck, and I hope you guys enjoy my new selection. Much love and light, Jules.